going to do is moisturize my face using the Neutrogena Hydro Gel, Hydro Boost Water Gel. And you know how sometimes they say a little goes a long way. I feel that no, not for this one, at least not for me. So I'm just going to apply this all over the face. I'm going to go ahead and prime my face using the Nivea Men Sensitive Post Shave Balm, which is this baby right here. I know, little weirdo, but I heard Nikki talk about it in one of her favorites, and everybody's been talking about it, and I was like, let me give it a try. I mean, I do like the way mint smells, so I was like, I don't mind the smell. It does go away after you put on your makeup, so it's all good in the neighborhood. So I'm going to go ahead and just let that sit on my face. You guys, Mama brought me breakfast. Do you guys like, it smells so good. Do you guys like McDonald's breakfast? Because I'm not like really into it. Like the whole pancake thing, no. I do like their hash browns though. And I think Mama brought me a, what is this? Egg McMuffin. So we're going to be eating. Go ahead and try to neutralize my under eyes by using the NYX Dark Circle Concealer. This is the orange pigment. It's going to neutralize it because you know what? Yo girl got freaking dark little under eyes right there. I've been blessed with these beautiful dark little circles. I've always had them all my life ever since I was little. I wish I can find like a picture, so if I do, I'll probably post it. I've always had really just deep dark circles down over here in my under eyes. I've been blessed. For foundation, I'm going to be mixing two. I'm going to be mixing the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless Foundation in the color 115, which is Ivory, and the MAC Studio Fix in NC20. Y'all, NC20. I'm going to go ahead and be using my beauty blender to blend this out. So my morning was interesting. I wake up and mom's like, there's no hot water. You have to freaking heat some up. And I'm like, what? This is some Mexican shit. And look at Mexico. Sometimes every time I would go, my grandma would be like, oh my gosh, you have to boil some water. And I'm like, Lord Jesus. But I feel that if we were all, so today I took a shower with a bucket. I feel that if we would all take showers with buckets, the people at least here in California, we would save so much water. To be honest, we spend a lot of water. Now I'm going to go ahead and contour my face using the Smashbox Contour Stick Trio. I'm using obviously the contour shade. So I'm going to contour my forehead a bit, and I'm going to be contouring some cheekbones right there. Right there. And then let's blend it out, and I'm going to be using the Real Technique stippling brush. So then I'm going to blend these out in circular motions. Blend and blend and blend some more. Time to get that surgery done, girl. Every time I contour and highlight, I just feel like I'm getting plastic surgery done. Today I usually don't work during the week. I only work during the weekend. For the job that I have right now, it's seasonal. And yeah, but they're having this like In-N-Out party. I don't work at In-N-Out. I work somewhere else, but In-N-Out is hosting like a party for their employees, and I'm going to be working there. And my uniform is usually white and black, but for this I have to be wearing white and khaki with some white shoes. I was like, ugh, I hate khaki. It reminds me of middle school. I used to wear green and khaki for middle school. And I just don't like khaki pants either. And I had to like go and buy this white polo shirt. Just ugh, whatever. And then I had to buy white shoes too. I used to have some, but my grandma already took them to Mexico, so I had to buy some new ones. I want to pay less, because you know you pay less. So now to conceal and highlight my under eyes, I'm going to be using the Maybelline concealer. I think this is from like the Fit Me one, and it is in the color Fair, which is number 15. And I'm going to be applying this under my ojitos. Putting some right there in the inner corner of the eye. Also going to be applying this as a highlight over my face, so a little bit right here, down my nose, and forehead. It looks like a freaking plant, right? You see why I'm saying that? Like I'm having surgery. It looks like they're gonna lift my eyes and all that stuff. So I'm going to be blending that out with my beauty blender. Concealer and highlight, I'm going to be using the Airspun Loose Face Powder and Translucent Extra Coverage. So this is very, very powdery. I'm going to be using my beauty blender because that's the best way for me to apply my concealer underneath my eyes so I won't be creasing like crazy. Dip it in and then place it. You can say that I'm going to be doing a little bit of the cooking method. So underneath the eyes. This thing actually smells good too, but it's very powdery, so just be careful. If you have sensitive nostrils, be careful. So while your little highlight and all that stuff is cooking for a little bit, not really cooking because I didn't apply too much, you can even go ahead and leave the contour like these. Sometimes I leave it like this, sometimes I don't, because when I apply my blush and stuff, you can't really see it as prominent. So I'm just going to set it a little bit with the NYX translucent, the NYX blush in taupe. I'm using an e.l.f. brush, I believe it is. Yeah, blush brush. And I'm just going, where is my mirror? I'm going to just go over it just a tiny bit, focusing more on the outer part to look a little bit darker, just so that sets. Can never speak. And I'm probably also going to be using this powder to contour my nose. This Real Techniques blush brush, I'm just gonna dust off the powder that I had applied. I didn't apply it too much, so it's not gonna be too crazy. I'm going to highlight my face using Becca's highlighter. What happened here? Highlighter in Opal, which is this baby rat her. And I'm going to be using Morphe's foundation brush in, I believe it's called MB9. I'm using this brush because I feel that it looks more pigmented and stuff when I use this. I'm just going to be adding this to the highest points of my cheeks, so around this area right here. You see that glow? Do you see that glow? Sometimes I add so much that I like it, but then my mom always tells me, you got too much highlight right there in your nose, because I really highlight that nose. And my mom's like, they're going to call you oink oink. I'm like, that's fudged up, Mom. That is really fudged up. But that means goals, right? That means you did it right. If someone's talking about that highlight, that means you did it right. I have been obsessed with this because it's so beautiful. It's like a nice gold color. So I'm just adding this right here and on the nose area, as you guys saw, and I'm gonna add just a tiny bit on my forehead, and then you can blend that out with the beauty blender a little bit just so it won't look so harsh if you like. And then right here as well. So me personally, I like to highlight first and then apply my blush. For blush, I'm going to be using e.l.f.'s blush in the color Candid Coral, I believe it's called. And I'm using my Morphe M500 to apply this. So I'm going to grab a little bit. This is a nice color. It reminds me of, like, I don't know, summer. Just a little bit off, and I'm going to be applying this like if I was contouring a bit, because I want it to just blend. I don't want it to just have it here and then everything else just looks, you know. So blend it together, and then it gives me, you know, no blush with blush. So yeah, do it the same to the other side. And if you're like a hardcore blusher, then you can go ahead and apply a little bit more, because it's not, if you guys see it, it's not like so dark, it's subtle. So that's what I like about it, because It's giving that glow an extra push, if you know what I'm saying. For my brows, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow and Soft Brown. Yes, soft brown. And I'm going to be using a Real Techniques brush. I know it's dirty because I've been using it. I usually wash it, but I've been lazy. Don't act like you don't get lazy. Don't act like you don't get lazy. So then what I do, because I know some people are like, I don't know how to I usually grab some product here, then I place it behind my hand and I rub some off, and not really off, but I'm just basically just smoothing it out and getting product from my hand, because if you add too much, it's gonna get crazy, girl. It's gonna get crazy. So the first thing I do is I outline my brows. So I outline them. And I'm probably gonna fast forward or skip it because this is not a brow routine. But yeah, I'll just go ahead and outline them, fill them in, and then I use the, where it at though? Okay, it's right here. The NYX mascara color tinted brow mascara in brunette. After I finish filling them in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills one, I go over with the next thing. I'm going to do my brows. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Eye Studio, which is kind of like a gel form eyeliner. I'm going to be using this angled brush, which I don't even know where it's from, and yes, it is dirty. Now, every time when it comes to eyeliner, I get so intimidated because I'm just like, oh, fuck, like this can either make the look or break it. This is the hardest part of doing the makeup, other than brows. But, yeah, so you guys can see I don't really have anything in my eyes. What I did was whatever was left of my beauty blender, kind of just tapped it on the eyelid just so it won't look so weird, like off with the rest of the makeup, just so it can look soft and blend with everything else. So the first thing I'm going to do is, I can't even speak, you guys. I should just do this off camera. What that I saw someone pass by. Where it at though? So many people have different ways of doing eyeliner. You know, some people like to first draw a line underneath, starting from the middle and stuff. Just all depends how you get used to it. How do you like it? You know what I'm saying? For eyelashes, I'm going to be using the Cream and 213, which are these babies. I wore them yesterday and I put them back backwards. But it's all good, okay? You guys ever get like boogers on your eyes when you're wearing falsies? I don't think that they're really boogers. I think it's just like eyelash glue or something. I don't know how to explain it. But do you guys get them? Because I don't know if I'm the only one or something. Like, it was such a freaking struggle when I was wearing contacts and eyelashes. It was just like I needed to take them out already. To open the eye a little bit more, I'm going to be using the NYX Wonder Pencil in light, I believe. Is it? Where is it? Light, yeah. Don't mind my hand. I have all this crazy stuff on it. So I'm just going to be applying this on my waterline just to open up the eye and look a little bit more awake. You see the difference? Shabam, honey. So to kind of hydrate my skin, I'm going to be spraying some of the MAC Fix Plus. Just a little bit over my face, even though I didn't add too much powder or anything. I still want my face to look nice and refreshed, and it smells bombski, so why not? To set the whole face, I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Spray and Set. I've been using this for a while and I think it's pretty good. So the only thing I don't like, that's why I didn't put my shirt for work yet, because this spray is like everywhere. Everywhere. You guys, I'm tripping out because I put this white shirt on. Now the video looks a little bit darker. And then watch. So this is a shirt that I was wearing, right? That's crazy. And then I take it off and shabam. But anywho, so last but not least, I'm going to be lining my lips with the Milani lip liner in Nude, which is this baby right here. It's such a beautiful color, you guys. I'm going to be lining and filling in my lips with this, okay? I need to hurry up because I need to leave. So this is the final look. I hope you guys liked this tutorial. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, drop a beautiful comment. And if you recreate this look, make sure to get a picture and tag me on Instagram. Use the hashtag Ashley Marlin. And request or anything like that, leave them down below. And also let me know down below, how long does it take you to get ready? I always give myself at least 2 hours just because, you know, I want to have enough time. I don't like to be rushed. I just like the whole pampering and the whole shenanigans. And I don't like to be rushed. I always give myself at least 2 hours to get ready. For example, this look does not take me 2 hours to get ready. This is really simple, really fast. But, you know, other days when I'm doing all this eyeshadow and stuff, I do give myself at least 2 hours to get ready. But I'm talking about makeup and hair, that I give myself 2 hours. It's not like I take 2 hours just to do my makeup and then another 2 hours just to do my hair. No, like for example, today I didn't do my hair, so that didn't even take me any time basically. But yeah, make sure to comment down below, and I have to go to work now, so I'll see you guys next time. So I'm putting on my shoes right now, and these are the white shoes that I bought. And they're Airwalk, and I think it's so funny, right? But at the same time, I don't care. These are for work. I ain't going to no fucking fashion show.